Hello and welcome back to Dee's Roads. I am Dee, and today I'm going to be removing 2 of the 3 back row seats from my Hyundai Santa Fe. This is a 2023 version. I have looked at a bunch of different YouTubes and I've searched all over to try to see if I can find some guidance on how to get this done. I didn't find any specifically for the 2023 version, but I did find some videos for the older version, so I'm hoping there's not too much of a difference there. You'll notice when I start getting into actually removing my seats, the scenery is a little bit different. The intro that I initially recorded for this video somehow got lost, so I am re-recording this intro. So without further ado, let's remove these seats. Here we go. That's all good and cleaned out. I vacuumed a little bit. And I think that should do, but that's how we're looking so far with the 2 cargo areas out. This is behind the seats, so what I need to do is I need to remove these 2 here and this guy over here, and I think I'll go ahead and start those 3 bolts in the back first and then move up to the front. I got this little handy set here, this ratchet wrench 40-piece socket set for like $8 or $10 at Harbor Freight, so let's see how well it performs. It says it has the number 8 on each one of these bolts or whatever they are. So I guess I'll start. I'm assuming that means it's an 8. Maybe not. Maybe that's not what it means. Okay, so I guess I put this on here like this. And then match these up. Okay, that's too small. Let's see. Okay, found the fit. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? So I guess I'll go this way. Okay, that's not working. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is a little scary how easily these come out. Okay, 1 bolt down, 2 to go. Okay. I better be recording this because there is no way I'm going to redo this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. 1 more over here. Ugh. Well, that one's a little stubborn. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, back is done. Just that easy. Move to the front. Okay, so for the front seats, I'm going to use the Phillips head to kind of pry off these here. And that worked pretty perfectly. Okay, so let's get the next one. Sorry if this is a super weird angle, but doing what I can do here. Okay, cool. Okay, so at this point, all of the bolts are off the back and the front, so I think I have to lift this forward. Maybe not. All right, so just a brief interruption to mention the sponsor of this video today, TROOZY. They were kind enough to send me this foldable hand truck here. I'm going to put this together. Oh, they even sent me some bungee cords. Nice. So let's see what we got to do here. So this hand truck, as you can see, is quite small. But the beautiful thing is you can open this up. So I just pull this orange lever, expand this up, lock it in, and then up comes the handle. So this is really cool. I mean, look how small this is. But even though it is small, I mean, look, I can kind of maneuver it in my little space here. Even though it is small, this thing is mighty. So this TROOZY foldable hand truck has a weight capacity of 500 pounds. So when it's broken down, it's only 17 by 12.6 inches. And then at its max, it's 22 by 12.6 inches. And the only thing that you have to do when you get this is, I'm going to put all this back down here and push this back in. Only thing you need to assemble when you get this are the 6 wheels that it comes with. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Should be able to just kind of punch them in here. Okay, that was easy. 1 wheel down. There's the second wheel. The last 2 ones are the ones that have the wheels that have the lock on them. All right, there's that one. And let's see. Get in there. There we go. Okay. So because this can hold up to 500 pounds, and by the way, this only weighs 7.8 pounds, but because it can hold that much weight, I think this is really nice to have, because for those of you who use those 5-gallon water containers, this looks like it can fit 2 5-gallon water containers. You can take these into stores and different places to refill your water containers without having to lug back 5 whole gallons of water, you know, holding it. You can simply put it on here and let it do the work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and test this out right now. Okay. Seems like there's something else attached down here. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is before I can move these seats forward. All I did was I opened the top part up again, closed it again, lifted it from the front instead of the back, and it just came right on out. Okay. A lot easier than I thought it would be. Okay. This thing is heavy. I did find one more area, and that's where the seat belt is. And if you have children, yum. Anybody want a cookie? Gross. Okay, so it turns out, you see this little thing right here? This was actually what was connected here to the seatbelt. So all I had to do was unconnect this, and I don't have to take this off, which I'm glad about, because when I put the seats back in, eventually when I go to sell it or whatever, then I don't have to worry about reattaching that or losing it. So plus, oh my goodness, those seats were heavy. Okay, so at this point, what I'm gonna do is I just want to place the bolts back into their rightful places. That's way I do not lose them, because I feel like if I do not do this, they will get lost. Honestly, the hardest part was carrying them out of the car and into the house. Once I finished screwing these back in, I did vacuum a little bit because gross. So once I finished screwing these back in here, on to the next phase of actually making this a car camper. All right, so here's where we're at so far. What I did was I put the little mat back down, the cargo protector over here, to help me from not getting caught up in those bolts. And then I put this little blanket down, and this will act as a rug. So now it's time to put in the cot. And here we go. So this is with the cot in place and the seats removed. I found a little handy spot for my water bottle down there. And let's go around to the side to show you how this looks. And there we go. So the only thing I can see doing in the future is I need these to be even. So this kind of pops up a little bit, so I need that to be even. And I think I can use some bed raisers or just a few pieces of wood to make sure it's good and even. And I have some storage space under there. Okay, so here is how we are looking so far. I now have headroom. And boom. Woo woo. So even without the supports down there, this seems to be fine, but I know if I want to get in and out of the car down using the doors, and when I climb to the back, I'll definitely need those supports. So for right now, it'll do, but I definitely want supports. Stay tuned for next week when I show you the final reveal with everything set up. Happy car camping and stay safe. Thank you for watching.